Just missed it. Messi.
Oh, great feat that.
Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. And this is Luis Suarez. Deftly away. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Passing nice and neat. Great chance! Goal! Belgium! And Belgium are ahead!
Forlan really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Busquets. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Schneider receives it in a wide position. And he's cut it out. Politano. Now McTominay. Oliveira makes the interception. Spinazzola. McTominay. And it's Anguissa. Oliveira. Buongiorno. Lobotka. Busquets. And it's Messi. He's had it taken off him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Luis Suarez. De Bruyne. Spread out to the left. Now it's a decent shot, and again. Oh, what a quick to... In he goes again! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Real chance! And that is doing no harm at all. Now it's Messi. Schneider. Schneider ploughing through the middle. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Messi. Spinazzola. And it's McTominay. Buongiorno. For De Bruyne. That has been slung wide. He has found the way through. McTominay is wide and looking to get onto this. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's De Bruyne. He's looking wide. Space for him to turn and look. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. De Bruyne plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Buongiorno cuts it out. De Bruyne. Check gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't take out that killer ball.
He's gone for goal! Oh, flying stop. The referee says that is that for the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Belgium coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Belgium looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0. And so the action is resumed.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
He can run onto that. And this is Messi. He's in one-on-one. Can he finish? Has another go! It's a goal! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Belgium are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Played into space. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Luis Suarez being hunted in packs.
Well, to be fair to that defence,
It's Snyder! McTominay. And it's Spinazzola. It's Lobotka. Over to the right flank. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Politano. He's in a great position here. Forlan. And they're back on the ball again. And it's Spinazzola. Forlan has created 1 goal already. Gerrard. Now it's Messi. Messi makes a dash for it. And that's a Gerrard! That was superb goalkeeping.
Gerrard clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 19.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, it looks like they just want to introduce a new focal point to the attack.
Oh, he's having a go! And now they can spring out of defence. Spinazzola, he's picked his way through. It's a good run he's making out on the left. He leaps for it. Oh, crossbar! And that's a good-looking ball. Buongiorno. Shifted it to the flank. Spinazzola is in a really good position out wide. Oh, this looks sharp.
This is the time you need that pace.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And Messi! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, he was a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 11.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 20. Il numero 22.
Buongiorno. Looking for the run. He's found the way through. Delivers with wit.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Buongiorno gathers from the goal kick. Chips it through. Lobotka.
Belgium have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Now it's Luis Suarez. And this is Forlan. And he's straight offside.
Hello, guys. Hello. Wih, Eric lagi. Abang Eric.
Belgium can consider themselves just about safe now. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. He's on it, can he get away?
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Schneider! Schneider! Brilliant! About as smooth as it gets. Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters. Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Kelas.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. It's a pretty loose pass. Luis Suarez. Now it's Messi. Now it's Gerrard. Anguissa. That has not gone well. That's a good ball out wide.
3 minuti di recupero.
And he lines up a cross. Oh, that's a fine interception. Now it's Messi.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That is a great pick out. And he's got away from him. Great chance! No, poor contact, nothing on the shot. And time is up. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite...
Cuk ini. Ini lagi. Superstar. Wah, siapa? Kayaknya yang besok istirahat deh. Serius. Gerard. Schneider yang ini kenapa tidak pakai? Schneider yang gacor. Karena Schneider, Shevchenko juga nanti lah. IMF. Lengkung 90. Berarti dribble kasih kurang. Hitung seberapa guys? 95. Wah, keren. Kecepatan 88. Butuh ini berarti. Potong balik, pindah bola, trik tulis, mundur. Lemparan jauh apa sih? Sentuhan ganda, masa betul, kontrol telapak berarti. Kontrol telapak dengan ini. Fungsi. Kontrol telapak dengan flip flop. Coba flip flopnya ada gitu ya. Flip flop kosong guys. Berarti ini kontrol telapak. Tidak ada juga. Kayak bermain apa dia? Playmaker kreatif. Dribble ke cepatnya semua. Kecepatan. 995. CMF sah. Habis ini buat tes. Golongan kecil ya. Pakai Belgia, boy. Yola Reus. Ini komputer main deh.
Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're very much on the way now. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Fikayo Tomori has a rare reputation of being one of the few English footballers to succeed particularly well in Italy. And his very front-footed approach to defending has been very impressive. He's very fast for a defender, and that pace allows him to both engage opponents early, while at the same time he can do a lot of...
Oh, shooting chance! What a wonderful goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Belgium finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Politano is herring after that one. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Best makes a dash for it. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Politano. Tomori defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Berbatov. Now it's Ronaldinho. He has found a way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Best going face to face with his great rival. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Best tries to pass it through. That is a great pick out. He is through here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he is dashing away.
Such good technique.
Oh, he's bustling through here. Goes for a shot. And he's stuck it away. They are purring, truly purring. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Number 9.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's a great...
Applies the finish! Oh, that's fabulous! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Number 10. Lionel Messi.
Belgium cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Now it's Messi. Cafu spots it and intercepts. Gerrard. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Bullet, renowned for his long-range shooting. Cute ball now, how can he... Chance! And he has his goal! Belgium are back in business! And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. It's turning into quite a gem, this.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, pleasingly open affair so far. Goals wherever you look. He's had it taken off him. Stam cuts it out. And it's Schneider. Played out towards the right wing. Gerrard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And this is Ronaldinho. Gerrard. Chance here to counter. Schneider. Best. Politano. Distributed tidily. Busquets. This is Belgium's chance to counter-attack. He's in plenty of space here. It'll be a throw-in. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Aimed. Decent chance! Goal, Belgium! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to...
And he shoots! And that's in! How good is he right now? His boots twinkling at their golden best. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other. And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Belgium now in a position far more desirable.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
There will be 3 minutes.
That was travelling. Well read, nice interception. Gerrard. And Tomori. Edmilson. Great vision. Gerrard pokes it out wide. Real chance! Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Oh, who could have predicted a scoreline like this after just 45 minutes? The sides separated by 2. And so the action is resumed. And it's made its way to him. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And a chance! Trustmark comes to the rescue. Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Carreras. Ronaldinho. Carreras. Here's Totti. Searching pass he's played there. No, he's just misjudged that one. Edmilson. It's a really well-measured ball. Just eases him off the ball. Best.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Busquets is the team's great visionary. Now it's Sneijder. Best in acres of space out wide. Lovely bit of skill. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. It's not an especially good pass, that. That has ended up in no man's land. Made out to the left flank. Now it's Ronaldinho. Gerrard. Messi being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
Sneijder. Sneijder! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Carreras. And it's Totti. He's looking wide. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's played it. Shoots!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Now it's Gerrard. Pullet. Oh, that's neat. Nicely weighted ball. The ball goes in. And it's hoisted clear. Cafu. That's Politano. He's found the way through. He's picked his way through. Now it's Berbatov. Over to the right flank. Oh, good read.
That was well played. Well stopped.
And that should get the job done. Want to throw in. Not the most convincing of passes. Gerrard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Totti going face to face with his great rival. This looks promising. Half an hour gone in the second half. Now it's Totti. Now it's Ronaldinho. Quality ball. Belgium are looking to break at pace. And it's Sneijder. It's Sneijder! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Oh, he went for it there knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
Carreras. Ronaldinho. Totti. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Messi. That's a cute ball. And this is Pullet. Oh, and the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Belgium visibly comfortable, now up by 3. Gerrard. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Politano powering forward here. Berbatov has it out wide and in space. Now it's Politano. Belgium needed that, they really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Pullet was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Looking for the run. Can he get it through? Berbatov! Cleared away.
Abi şu.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Belgium can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
Children's announcement.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we.
Besok mau main sana. Tidak main divisi mengantuk. Tiga nebatin. Track record tuh hancur. Ayesa. Mari kita lihat Ayesa punya pemain. Dior iya, lupa terus. Dia main melebar.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's down to business here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, it would have to be the highly rated Dean Howson. The perfect blend of total football and tiki-taka.
Berbatov! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Elise. That's good vision. Van Dijk. Maldini. Van Dijk.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Messi. Messi makes a dash for it. Lampard. And the pass is intercepted. Xavi Alonso. Schneider. Chiellini has given away a free kick. Oh, he's taken it. And it's made it. Shoots! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Belgium with the corner. They're first. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And the shot! Elise. And they've switched it over to the other side. And it's Berbatov. Floated through. Diouf is having a shot! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Messi. And this is Hullet. Oh, he's won. Shapes the shoot! Goal! Belgium! And Belgium are ahead. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Great chance! Chance for a shot! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, distance never seems to be an issue for some players, and he's certainly one of those. The opening was there, I guess. Worth a try.
Ay, qué raro, era.
Olise has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. And Berbatov!
Ito siya kung tanang pumayag.
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Siya kung tanang hamsat ko kaya. Tanang.
Shevchenko! And yes, it's
Siya
there!
goal, eh?
A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yes, ah.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Shevchenko duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So they have it all to do again.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Best? Oh, that's fabulous. And he was alert to it. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. And it's Shevchenko. That's been cut out, well played. Xavi Alonso, Messi, Lampard calmly anticipates. Half an hour played now. And it's Messi. Schneider. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No, that's been intercepted. Rijkaard. What's going wide left? He has found the way through. Mohamed Salah. Messi.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Wow, look who's involved.
Gullit. Decent shot!
Gullit, bro.
Oh, Belgium! And they get themselves in front! Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Where it came from. He's had a shot! And no mistake. And they're threatening to fly away here. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the lead now is 2. Takes a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
That's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
lucu ya ini. Wih, Guardian A1.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Belgium against Indonesia.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here.
Divisi berapa,
These
Kak?
fans love their football, and we're about to be
Boy,
dished up a
Apple
feast of it.
lagi. Referee.
So we're up and running.
Wih, ini
Giuliano
tiga.
Belletti will undoubtedly have a very busy game here, Peter. He's good going in both directions and has a very impressive engine.
One of those who's become a cult hero for every club he's represented.
Lion.
Famously, of course, 3 years in Catalonia and 1 goal, the winner in a European final.
Yeah, well, who could forget that? But,
And the shot! He's delivered all right!
well, once more, it's him. And we
No.
can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Yeah, a fantastic
Kalian
run
suka
and a
apa kalian?
fantastic pass to play him in.
Cara
Both needed to be
ancornya
timed to
kali
perfection,
kali.
and they were.
Ada terowongan.
Indonesia finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Passing is crisp and sharp,
Oke.
and he's made sure that's not getting through.
Hilang.
Hops for safety. Pull it.
Keren.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Zanetti has it out wide and in space. That has been knocked clear. Best.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Best. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Terowongannya.
That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Belgium leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Best. And this is Messi. No, he wasn't going to let him past.
This is the time you need that pace.
And here's Hullet. Oh, easy pickings there. Quarter of an hour played. Goes for goal!
Hai.
Oh, full marks for that effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Fiore. Rijkaard. Well seen, saw that coming. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's worked it through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Raul. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Nicely spread.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Aims beyond the defence. He's really put himself on the line here. Belgium with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. A header! He will be livid with himself.
Kalian sudah main kok? Sun push kalian? Cek.
Belletti. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Spread neatly. He's got away.
Ini bola, wih.
Fiore. And it's Messi. Best. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Belletti knocks it into space. Now that's well seen too. Best. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Gerrard. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Not where it came from. Busquets. Messi. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Belgium clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And here's Batistuta. Oh, important interception. Mohamed Salah. Messi has created one goal already. Best. No, he's not getting past him there. Gerrard. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And here's Batistuta.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And this is Raul. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And he's gone backward. Big chance! It's hit the upright. In he goes again. Oh, the ball's run loose here. He'll try to keep this alive. Well, that is one way to stop him. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. That has not gone well. And it's Belletti. Gerrard has the space to scheme. That's going to go a long way. Fiore.
There will be
And
one
that has
minute
put
added
paid to
time.
that. Messi. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And no surprise, that's a booking. Engages and forces him off the ball. Batistuta. That's it, 45 minutes up. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. So your views on the first half?
I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Belgium just about ahead, 1-0 at the break.
Sudah player free.
Substitutions taking place.
Down to business again. Belgium leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Referee's given a throw. Van Dijk deals with that comfortably. That's a cute ball. Oh, Red, nice interception. Gerrard. And it's Olmo. Can he get on the end of this? They're urging him. Shoots! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Well, that pass isn't the best. Tries to play it through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Hullet. Dani Olmo. Raul. Looking tidy in possession here.
tropa.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Zanetti gets over and intercepts. He's gone forward and he's had it nicked away. Now it's Messi.
Ay, Salah,
Oh, no joy this time. Belgium just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. And this is Mohamed Salah.
Ay, Salah, teman kaki berpanjang.
Schneider. Schneider will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Apa tu?
Dani Olmo can see things others simply cannot. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate.
Chance for a shot!
Masih kuat.
And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Tebak pesona juga ada ni lah.
Substitution for Belgium. Number
The two
18.
coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Quick look, thought about cutting inside.
Coming on the field.
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Number 22.
Maldini is there and he can get that
Substitution in
clear.
progress.
Indonesia really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And that looks a decent ball. Best has it in a wide position.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, good read.
Itu ramai.
It'll be a throw-in.
Masih kuat tu orang.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Shot at goal!
Ay.
That wasn't far away.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
Ya, ya, berapa? 05. Kayaknya bertahan sedikit.
Azar, well seen, saw that coming. Mohamed Salah. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Substitution for Belgium. Number 10.
Belgium making
Messi.
further changes here
Number
and
15.
in quick succession.
Mohamed Salah. Coming on the field.
That's Bebeto,
Number
pinches
8.
it off him.
Cantona. Number 20.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Great vision. Belgium have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. And that is well cleared. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And And now the breakaway. Nicely aimed pass. Best. He's shifting through the gears here. So no flag here. Aimed at the far side.
Anjing.
That's really well cleared. Belgium leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Hazard. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's superb. He's had a shot!
Anjing. Cek. Ngasih
That's what you
lawan.
call inspired goalkeeping.
Filippo Inzaghi is offering a right smile there.
Oke. Ini poncu
All hands on deck for this one. Kokchu plays it short. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Indonesia really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Oh, that's fabulous.
2 added minutes
good
has
read.
been
He
indicated.
read that really well and stopped it.
Hai.
Oh, it's come loose. Oh, this is a great position.
Poking lah ini
That's
passing
been won
salah
straight
begitu.
back. Shapes to shoot. He is desperate to get on the
Lolos,
score
sudah.
sheet. But not this
Menang,
time.
menang.
Indonesia really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise
Bola
on this good
hilang.
spell, though.
Dia tiup lah, sudah wasit. Habis.
Chiellini kept it.
Hai.
And that's it.
Kenapa saya putus sih?
Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides
Well, I
separated by the
actually-
game's only goal. Best picking up the man of the match.
Ticking ya. Ih, saya buka room kok, Kak. Tes toh. Sulam, oh ini pasti Abang Dion makin gila nih saya lihat. Ay. Ini mau mahur ya, Pak. Saya pilkak di rumah ya. Wih, saya dapat kiper tadi kan. Adi gila sih. A1 itu. Kemarin kan Demboy hancur. Minum. Soman macam pencut. Supi Mandeu, Kak. Tapi enak, Kak. Ini Alexander Arnold. Tak, saya dapat, ini dapat saya bohong kira. Sun bisa nih. Ronaldinho saya pikir tadi mau dapat. Escadroma. Pencuri ini pemain Luyendang. Kakak malam minggu tidak akan selamat, oh. Saya gacha kemarin ini hancur ya, Kak. Dapat PP. Ini siapa? Schneider dengan itu sih. PP dengan Schneider dengan siapa ya? Oh, itu dua ya, pencuri dua nih. Sisanya sampah semua. Ibra tidak dapat. Padahal saya gacha berapa kali ini? 166 sisa. Berarti 134 kali, Kak. Koin 100 ada nasib lah. Dikasih Ibra lagi. Ibrahimovi. Pencuri kau. Kak, bir. Susah parah nih. Top up dari trauma. Berapa hari lagi ya? Ibra sih harusnya dapat. Ibra enak parah ya. Baru 90 kali gacha ya. Suke ini siapa? Devan ya? 250. 250 berarti baru 95 kali berarti saya baru gacha. 165 tambah berapa ya bro? I don't know. Area terdekat tidak ada berapa orang lah. Atau Mbu yang main football. Atau Mbu tidak ada main football kayaknya. Ada juga main tapi offline kayaknya. Merah semua. Orelua. Kalau 2 tunggu semua. Batman. Condition Baker. Oke lah. Oreo Lua nih keren nama. Kak,
So bring it on.
minum dari jam
Hype,
berapa?
expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
Seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like a full-back, wing-back and winger fused into one. There's a lot of people who can learn a thing or two about the way he moves about the pitch.
Yeah, particularly the way he picks up those positions to gather goals and offer assists. Lovely pass, but can he get there? There's the delivery. That has been knocked clear. And that's been won straight back. Best. Now it's Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. He plays one through. He's free. And a chance!
Anjing. Ini tenang dulu.
Quality ball. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Azar. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking.
And Berbatov! Sharp and fitting, but not quite.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Wan-Bissaka cuts out the pass. Now, can they get him away? And he was quick to react. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Busquets is always looking to break lines. Chips it through. Oh, he's all alone. And there's the shot. And the trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So we have the first goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. Monza definitely like their pressing from the front.
It's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
And it's Hullet. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Thinks about the shot. Messi!
Anjing.
And there's a goal.
Itulah.
Again
Messi.
in a trice. And they are
Itulah Messi
soaring.
bang ya.
You give him an inch and he'll
Kanan
take a
kiri.
mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
And now he has two. Belgium are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Aims beyond the defence. Best
Hey.
Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Belgium have themselves a chance from the spot. The chance to pull further clear. Brilliant save from Alisson. Now, who's going to be first to this? Great defending, strong and determined. Schneider. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mohamed Salah. It's Salah!
Bro, lihat ini.
Mohamed Salah!
Satu di kiri kanan. Kiri kanan tengah.
They are purring.
Bang
Truly
Apen, sorry,
purring.
Bang Apen.
Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Belgium find a position of real strength now.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in...
Shevchenko!
Kartu merah dia pemain.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Maldini. Van Dijk. Schneider conjures time and space where few can. And that pass just didn't quite work. No way through there. And it's Berbatov. And this is Hazard. That's very neat. Hazard getting forward. Oh, that's neat.
2 added minutes has been
Gaga,
indicated.
gaga, gaga, gaga.
He's well positioned here.
Ngerti kau.
Bullet knocks it into space.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And Messi! Oh, that is a fair try. And it's half-time. A thrilling end to the half there, one that very nearly changed the complexion of this game completely.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Belgium marching seemingly on towards victory, 3-0 at the break. And we are back underway. Berbatov!
Tidak akan tembus, bro.
And that is a save of real quality, not easy by any
Hello,
means.
Monza are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Early ball out from the back. Best, a player who needs no introduction. And they win it back again. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He's got away.
That's good play from him.
And this is Mohamed Salah! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Dani Olmo.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And he's had it nicked away. And that is exemplary defending.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
He might be in here. Now it's Messi. Messi on 2 now and looking for 3. Mohamed Salah. It's Salah! Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. This further to improve their cause. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Belgium are having a ball here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, played right into his path. Here, shot at goal! That has faded wide.
Belgium certainly looks
Oh,
sharp.
pa,
They're
di
very
mana,
well drilled in this
malamig
art of
ni.
counter-attacking.
Mau pa sekarang senyap sahabat. Pak, di mana Pak Boy?
Wan-Bissaka gets a good foot in there.
Bisa
Schneider
nanti kan?
scooting forward. And he ran himself
Satu
into
biru, kan?
trouble there. Free kick given away.
Beli apa? Oke kan? Itu lo dikubah.
And he welcomes it in. He is just caressing the ball. Nice interception, well timed.
Baru sampai.
He's cleared it out of harm's way.
You have to expect that from everyone now. Belgium have
Really
really
good,
been
really
terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing. He's having a hit! Bullet is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into discipline.
Schneider has the space to scheme. Big chance! That's a sharp pass. Could move up a gear here. Messi.
Udah Vinicius ko'y kukunero.
Now it's Messi. Schneider. Oh, just skips past his man. Now it's come to nothing.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Belgium clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Now it's Berbatov. Pull it. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Dani Olmo. Lovely feet. He's chosen to go back, and it's Olmo. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Messi. Now then, the ball's come loose. Ball's gone out of play.
Sabar bro. Angkat itu main itu.
Substitution for Belgium. Number 24, Gullit. Number 10, Messi. Number 7, Maldini. Number 18, Schneider. Number 15, Mohamed
Ruben
Salah.
Neves.
Coming on the field, number 8, Cantona.
Good
Number
chance
22,
off the
Roberto.
post.
Number 17, Jordi Alba. Number 20, Mateus. Number 4,
Ball is over the line.
substitutions taking place.
Busquets. Royce ventures forward. Now has he got the beating of his marker here? Shot could be on. Bebeto is on to... Can he finish? Just cruising. They are cruising. It hurts. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
So that's it. It is all over. Belgium looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them.
We are
What
glad
are your
to
thoughts on
inform you
today's
that
game then,
today's
Jim?
match day
I think we just saw a
programs are
team
available from
winning
stands
by
located
playing to
by
their
the gates.
strengths. There was a
I'm
clear
sure they will
picture of
make
what they
fine
set out to do,
souvenirs.
and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Well, thanks to Jim.
Thanks too. Divisi 1 lawan mana berapa?
sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Arsenal.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
Bentar, Bang.
And we're underway.
Now there is a quality striker, Peter, in the shape of Bebeto. Like so many Brazilian strikers at this time, not physically imposing, but fast, agile, intelligent.
And of course, behind it all, and Bebeto! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Arsenal with the corner. They're first.
Hello, Bang. Bang Calabam.
Definitely away.
Messi.
Robertson. He's picked his way through. Impressive jump. And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Tries to pass it through. Quality ball. Threads one in. Oh, well played, well played. Gerrard. Alexander-Arnold. It's a good run down the right. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real...
Bebeto! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stops.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the
Itu
shoulder of the
lumayan
last
gitu,
defender, stay on
sampai
side.
model begitu sih. Lu bayangin lu kirim yang selama 5 tahun itu 60 bulan. 60 bulan itu begitu tuh.
Well played,
Berapa
that
banyak?
snuffed out the danger.
Kamu dua bayar tuh, Tri?
Marquinhos. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Chiellini. Can he get on the end of this? Bebeto looking to receive it in space. Oh, there's the clearance. That has not gone well.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Now it's Messi. And it's Snyder. It's Snyder! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Alexander-Arnold. Great vision. He's having a shot!
Kecepatan.
Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
It's their second corner of the game. Maldini clears it away. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. Tries to get it clear. Can he finish? He doesn't look too happy with that.
Bojan Kirkic certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Roberto. So it is still 0-0.
Baru lah.
Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Chiellini. Now he's off and running. Gerrard makes a dash for it. And it's Robertson. Deflected behind for a corner kick. So, third corner of the game. Oh, it's fallen loose again! No, just not quite.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Schneider. Oh, this is a very good run. He's going for goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Best actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Pullet was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Bebeto. Bojan. Gerrard. Arsenal are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Ball's over the top. Long. He's had a shot! Goal! Belgium! And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
After 37 minutes is
Belgium have penetrated for the first time.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And it's Robertson. He's found a way through. Pullet never out of the action for very long. Best.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
He's on it. Can he get away? Shapes to shoot! And a neat finish. And they're threatening to fly away here. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And yes, it's him again. Belgium are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
There's the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Schneider. Real chance! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Messi finds himself offside. And that is the end of the first half.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Belgium looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. The second period is underway. Now it's Bebeto. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Bebeto, Bojan. Oh, this is a great position. Schneider can see things others simply cannot. And now they can clear their lines. Messi going face to face with his great rival. And here's Bojan. Schneider. Best. Neither of these two want to come off second best. No, he refuses to take the bait. Gerrard. And here's Van Basten. Looking for options for movement. And he's picked it up out wide. No, he wasn't going to let him past. That's really well manoeuvred. And now the breakaway. Bojan Kurkic will not want to lose out here. Not a... Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. So, what can they make of this? Oh, it's Bebeto. Bojan. Takes a header! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. And it's Messi. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Schneider is someone with real dynamite in his boots. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Bojan. Gerrard. Gerrard running with the ball. Mohamed Salah. Messi. Oh, that's well spotted. And the counter is on. Xavi Alonso. And it's Gerrard.
Sarah beli ame.
Looking for the run. And
Ame
this is
dan beli.
Bojan Kurkic,
Udah yang
unable to
terorok
make it happen
gimana?
for all his good intentions.
Pemabuk nih.
And it's Xavi
Purakus
Alonso.
minum. Tipu di
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lu di rumah? Edge.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, Van Basten! It's run loose, who's going to get there?
Jangan.
Oh, what has happened here?
Kalau kita besar kita
Delivers
udah
with
kecil
wit.
gila. Lu
Check
datang aja
claims it
ya.
without any fuss. Busquets makes the interception.
Isun
This is
pelanggaran.
Bebeto.
Tolong. Lawan musuh tidak ada gua sih.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Gerrard. Van Basten. Bojan.
Adi. Cek. Yang benar cek.
Busquets.
Ya.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
To Maldini. Stam. To Schneider. Maldini. Busquets. And it's Salah. And here's Hullet.
That was lovely, that.
Well, that is one way to stop him. That's an imaginative pass. Oh no, this does not look good. Belgium have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. The final 5 minutes. And this is Van Basten. Messi, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. That's a smashing touch to get him away. He's found a way through. And he's quick to snatch it back. And it's Snyder. And that's it. Belgium are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them. Messi taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Satu menit lagi jumpas. Suara Ferdinand ni ngeri. Ferdinand Sinar.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's away we go then.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
Pepe does really well to win the ball there. He is through here. And Dijk can clear it away. Czech breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Pull it. Nicely weighted ball. That's cause for mild irritation. Luis Suarez. And it's Schneider. Oh, just skips past his man. South Africa have got it back and they'll have another go. Roberto Carlos going forward. And a chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
South Africa have their second corner now. Getting up there! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Ibrahimovic. Oh, such a clever touch. Ibrahimovic! It's loose now and they want to get it back. So, third corner of the game. Pullet clears it away. Belgium have the chance to go the other way. And this is Messi. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That's really well manoeuvred. Schneider, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And here's Hullet. Best. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Can he finish? Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Schneider goes short. And here's Schneider. And there's the shot! No, not quite.
Belgium really have been deserted by their composure and allowed frustration to take over, and it's not a good sign.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. He might be in here! And here's Messi. Once more, he proves rigid and robust. Best. Best stood his ground strongly. Del Piero is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Del Piero. Ball's gone out of play. Oh, can he get onto this? And it's Ibrahimovic. Now, can they get him away? Gerrard. Still Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Ferdinand gets it away. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Shifted it to the flank. Schneider, and the shot! Oh, nice, just not right.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Mateus wins the duel this time. Mateus engages and forces him off the ball. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Pepe with the clearance. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. They've won a corner. It's their second corner of the game. And he's there to clear it. And that's been won straight back. Luis Suarez, never out of the action for very long. Check, getting this one clear. That's the end of the first 45. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Midway point of the game.
Well, both sides have been full of effort, industry, endeavour, and the stats are screaming good things at us. So it's been a very good watch for the neutrals so far, and I'm really looking forward to what's to come in the second half. This could get unpredictable.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. We're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Now it's Del Piero. He's trying to hit the front line here. And now the breakaway. And it's Schneider. Roberto Carlos. Now there's a fine ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's a good ball. And he is dashing away.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him.
Great chance! And that's a good finish. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Belgium are in front now. The game's only goal.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. He's shifting through the gears here. Maldini, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Ferdinand does well to get it back. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that.
Oh, they could be caught out here. And Del Piero! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Luis Suarez. That'll be a corner. So their fourth corner of the game. Del Piero! Same again. Same outcome.
South Africa really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Pepe. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And it's Messi. This is a promising build-up. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Hullet. Pepe cannot be beaten that easily. Del Piero.
Substitution for Belgium. Number 18, Schneider. Number 24, Gullit. Number
Belgium
10,
do have options
Messi.
available on the bench
Number
if they want to go
20,
that way.
Matthews.
Belgium have reclaimed it.
Number 13, Rafinha.
And that has left him in a heap.
Number 22, Bebeto.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. He's got away.
Number
Oh, that's fabulous.
Giroud.
Loose ball now, there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Belgium surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route.
He'll try to miss it. Superb from best. About as smooth as it gets. And that should do it. Within sight of the finish line. He gave it plenty and some. Trashed it in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Belgium are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now. And surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Roberto Carlos really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Van Dijk gets the foot in and wins the ball.
Rio. Bali Rio pas ni.
Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight.
Di Bali ni.
Zico. And he's managed to get free. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he plays one through. That has been cut short. Now it's Zico. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Cantona, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Zico,
Tahu na.
time added on will be 2 minutes. And he's had it nicked away. Best with 2 goals already to his name. Gerrard. And time is up. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. Best taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Rory, lu di mana, Bu? Biasa sah. Lu lebih jago sih, Bu, jujur. Kau lihat dia pernah kalah ini. 5 kali ini Son pernah kalah. Son jago sih, Son jago. Biasa sih, no. Tapi kau di Bali ni. buka jawab asli balili ke joreng siapa? Kia. Stem. Kalau begitu, di sini. Menit kiri luar sakit.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle.
Well, Peter, there's goalkeepers, and there are great goalkeepers, and then there's Oliver Kahn. He's in a league of his own.
While he is a goalkeeping icon, isn't he? The man famously known as King Khan by some. He's belligerent, he's brazen, but he's utterly brilliant.
And never in a mood to accept failure. There's that body language he's always talking about. No wonder he instills both respect and fear in opponents.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Pelé. Silvestre made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Okay.
Probing pass. Always onto this. He's gone looking for safety. And it's Carvajal.
Such good technique.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Patience, the overwhelming virtue in this game so far. Plays it across. Cleared away. Corner it is. Charleston Battery with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Forced to go back. Decent chance! In he goes again! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Fernando Torres. And he's in on goal. Chance! It's there! It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Silvestre. Looking for the run. And this is Pelé. And that is headed for the middle.
Charleston Battery clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Look, it's the width that's provided.
Just the keeper in his best!
Anjing.
And it's Maldini. Played back into the centre. That has been cut short. Maldini. And that is out of play. And that's definitely not his best. Pirlo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And the through ball. And he's intervened well there. That's really well cleared. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And he's there to retrieve it. And he's forced to go back. And they've switched it over to the other side.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Rijkaard. Pele. Steaming on. Shot at goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's Messi. Now that's well seen too. Carvajal. And here's Cruyff. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Schneider. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi. Pull it. Shot, surely! It's a searching pass. Oh, delightful ball. And the shot! It's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Charleston Battery are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Not where it came from. That's going across goal. Shapes to shoot! Just cruising! They are cruising! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
A case now of complete control. Ah, that's a fine interception. Pepe is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And it's Cruyff. Carvajal, he's picked his way through. Played in, but he's rising! Oh, that is a fair try. And it's half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So we're underway for the second half. 45 minutes to change their fate. Baresi. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Good running, strong and purposeful. Best.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Here comes the cross. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Check gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That's a nicely shaped ball.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Charleston Battery are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Great vision. Pirlo, who does have an assist to his name. Best. And here's Messi. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. This might spell danger. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Fernando Torres. And he was alert to it. Stam. Chance here to counter. Best. Can he get it through? Baresi. And he's been shifted off it. And here's Hullet. Pirlo. Silvesh is one whose deliveries we all know about. And it's Carvajal. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh no, what has happened here? Cruyff. Towering header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Mateus powering forward here. Now, can they get him away? And this is Pele! It's Pele! Finds himself unceremoniously floored.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Now it's Hullet. And that has put paid to that. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Silvesh. Now it's Pele. And this is Torres. That is a brilliant interception.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Stam. Messi. Stam calmly anticipates.
Belgium really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
And the shot's on here. Busquets. Nicely shaped ball. Out of play for a goal kick. Rijkaard is there and he can pick it up. 5 minutes left on the clock. Pele. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, truly brave defending.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was.
And that is that. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can...
Thank you, abangku. Ini bisa kita main, no? Kalau ini nyala.
Well, it is only day one, but already there is a palpable sense of obligation right from the start. These teams know they cannot falter. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We're up and running then.
He's not the type to hog the limelight, but Angelo Peruzzi is a man I always thought worthy of praise.
Well, listen, Jim, few would question his record or his reputation, but...
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Politano tries to play it through.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Totti. Nice sequence of passes, this. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Cafu just loves to go forward whenever he can. And this is Pullet. And he shoots! Goal! Belgium! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
After 12 minutes is number 10, Lionel Messi.
Belgium have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list. Done.
And he's quick to get rid. And claimed it back swiftly. And here's Ronaldinho. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Gerrard promptly onto that, and that is that. Totti going face-to-face with his great rival. Ah, such a clever touch. Now here's the delivery. And that should get the job done. Politano receives it in a good position here. Maldini clears. Oh, well played, well played. Belgium have the chance to go the other way. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Best. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Gerrard. Out of play for a throw. Carreras finding himself in space. Has to go back here. There's the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Oh, this looks sharp. Politano, he's shifting through the gears here. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Passing is crisp and sharp. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Cafu. Edmilson. To Gerrard. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Threads one in. He has a look up. Showing good feet. Lacroix did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Politano. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Ronaldinho goes short. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. And now a sudden chance to counter. Tomori has a look and plays it forward. Cafu has it in a wide position. He leaps for it! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
And it's been taken short. Politano! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
Maldini gets it away. Oh, that's neat. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Nicely aimed pass. And this is Hullet. Lacroix. Tomori. Edmilson. Cafu. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
And we come to you
When
now
do you think
with a
we're up
quick
to after
request
45
for support
minutes?
from our
Belgium
world
really have
champion.
looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Belgium just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. So let's get the ball rolling.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Best. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Totti, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Stood up well to him there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Busquets. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Politano. Messi. Now it's Hunnit. Schneider plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And here's Politano. Pinches it off him. And it's been hooked away. Belgium just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. And this is Totti. Politano has the space to scheme. Politano! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And he's there to clear it. Forced to go back. Tries one from range. Oh! Fantastic! A finish right from the top draw. They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Driving on and making good progress. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Ronaldinho. He's found a way past, and he welcomes it in. That's very neat. Politano! Now, who's going to be first to this? And that was very necessary. Looking for the run. Cafu. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And here's Ronaldinho. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And they can counter here. Nice bit of trickery. Great ball if he can get there. And he's managed to get free. Cafu tries to clear.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And here's Bobatov. Well, what about it? From the cusp of victory to the cusp of desperation. Distributed tidily. The less said about that pass, the better. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And it's Gerrard. Probing pass. Ronaldinho.
That's just playing it safe and simple. That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, that's a fine interception.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And here's Politano. Totti. Busquets. Messi. Very much a man of this moment.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Politano. He's got away. And this is Totti. He is just caressing the ball. It's a throw-in. Crosses it in here. It's Gerrard! Look. So that means another 30 minutes football. Well, still no winner, Jim.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So here we go then, extra time is coming up. The hostilities have already resumed. Politano. Now it's Berbatov. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, strongly challenged there. Politano. Shifted it to the flank. Gerrard. And it's Messi. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lacroix. That pass isn't the best. Now it's Hullet. He's in a best! And how did he not put that away?
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Gets it away. And now they can spring out of defence. It's a pretty loose pass. Best. And this is Hullet. Caresses it through. And this is Schneider. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Keeper's dealt with that. No, he's not getting his way this time. And now a sudden chance to counter. Edmilson. It's a really well-measured ball. And the ball is out of play. Through extra time.
With the owner of a blue car.
Well, nobody wants to settle for this, of course, but everyone is running nigh on empty. Is there going to be a moment to win it? Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? It's a sharp pass.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
From Kalimantan.
While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Apakah menku? Apakah kawanku? Airway guy.
Ronaldinho plays it short. Has crossed into the middle. And that's been well dealt with.
Gimana man sekarang?
Oh, good ball.
Steve Rivas.
been
Harus
cut
tidur
short.
datang.
Played into space. Maldini can get it clear. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team.
And the shot! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
And it's Ronaldinho. Carreras. Now Ronaldinho. Thinks one through. Oh, cracking ball. Chance! He lifts the roof! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Well, they've done the hard part, now to survive the last few minutes.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic, I would think, as the opposition try tooth and nail to get back into this. We're never done till it's completely done.
And that's it. Defeated, dejected, deflated. The ultimate disappointment. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, what can I say, Peter? It seemed like the enormity of the task got the better of the players, and they never really got going. I know it can happen to even the best of us, but that doesn't take away from the fact that this was a
Memang tidak bisa lah. Tunggu jangan begini paksa, Cok. Matilah.